Up, well, take that chain off, ratchet strap. Sketchy part.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. I said I'm going to just spend the morning. We're going to get organized. We're going to unpack everything. We're going to get the merch going out the door again. I know people have bought merch, and I haven't said it. New design is in the works. It's going to take a little bit. We'll see what I buy, because when I purchase merch, I got to purchase 100 plus items. You start adding it up. It's quite a bit of money, but look at all the boxes we've unpacked. Look at you. So now we're organized. I got all sorts of stuff in here. Yeah, we got a lot of, we're getting better and better at what we do every day. So, all right, let's dive outside now that it is 4 o'clock and we've literally been doing computer work, unpacking, organizing our lives, and see what we can get into. I'll be honest, I went out last night, well, yesterday afternoon being Sunday, and I just put the camera down and I actually went and plowed a bunch of ground and ran the tractor out of fuel in one tank because I forgot that I drained the one tank out. So then we had to run to town, get some fuel, and then when I went to leave, I plowed all the way up to the edge. It's a little wet on the edge, and we made quite the friggin' mess. But yeah, I did learn something, and I couldn't remember which one. I gotta look at the manual books. I got them somewhere. We gotta pull all the wear points, wear parts out of this trailer, see what we exactly have, because we ran this quite a bit and it needs to be changed out. I did open it up more, so I'm a little more excited about that. But you can see right here, all of this needs to be changed out before we start wearing anything. And then Louis Lipton texted me. I wrote on my picture, he's like, aren't you supposed to have it swung in so this is running in line with it? And I said, I can't remember which one's transport and which one's running, but I believe he is correct. So you pull that pin and then it switches over here. But let me pull the points out. I don't even know the right words for them. I think I should have everything, and we'll see what we have and then we'll go from there. So I'm pretty excited. Did plow a bunch of ground out back yesterday. It was nice. I just put my phone down, I put down the camera, and I just went running. Actually, how much water did we get? Yeah. But today, been pretty good. I'm caught up on a lot of things, which behind the scenes, there's a lot that goes on making YouTube videos, trying to go farm and stuff like that. It says we got like nothing. It's a little weird. But I got garlic growing there from the previous owners. We need to clean this up and actually get into it. I was hoping the sun was going to stay out, but it kind of looks like it's going to rain again. It poured most of the morning. That's really why I wasn't outside. But yeah, some of the water ran off the back of this. But still waiting on the lights. The boys got busy. Matt said, I didn't forget about you. I'm coming over at some point here. And I said, don't worry, I know you're busy. I know you're doing this to help me out. Got a few more items out of here. It might not look, well, we'll climb in there in a minute. Might not look like we got that much in there. Yeah. So I had these two boxes when I got the plows. Got 6 and 6. I don't have the bottom piece, and I don't know any of the terminology for plows, to be honest. I might be able to get some. There might be some floating around, but we got spare parts, we got bolts, we got all sorts of stuff. But what really hit me was taking these two boxes for the corn planters out. So if you're new to the channel, last spring when we were setting up the corn planter, Mike Chambers was joking around. He said, I'm gonna keep buying merch till you can afford a nice corn planter. And I said, I'll put your name on it. And he goes, I'm gonna hold you to that. So there's Mike Chambers and family right there. And there's quite a lot of good names on everybody on there is a good name. So you start looking at them, and so Moonlighters Welding Fabrication, that was who I put the bowl on, and I actually pulled out the other bowls for that fuel lift pump. So if you see your name, drop a comment. And it was all everybody who bought merch between those times as we were setting them up. So very cool. And I think I said it a bunch of times, and I said, if I forgot your name, you sent me an email, let me know. So send me the number of the merch if you didn't see your name on there, and you did do that last year, because there was a lot of cool support. And it wasn't like you were buying merch and it was just there. So don't write in the comment any negative stuff about, oh, this, that, blah, blah, blah. But those are out. We got our plow parts. I'm going to back that up, see what we're actually going to do. Here, I'll show you inside of here with the rest of what's going on in here. So my big ticket items, this table from Keith, the kernel processors. So there's 4 pallets here, and then everything else is kind of lighter except for the welder. But yeah, these things are pretty heavy. That's why they're not out yet. Otherwise we got seed, we got the GPS to go in, we got more planter parts, welder, filters, shelving, chopper parts, air filters. What else we got going on? Lights, gearbox, cylinders, water pump for the chopper, more tools, more hose clamps, more tools, lights. I feel like I'm missing one. Chopper parts, generator. I feel like I'm missing another box of those plow parts, but maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, everything for the chopper. We got a lot of stuff in here, just random stuff, lights and oil and coolant. And but I'll pull it over and I'll see what I'm missing. Somebody, honestly, you guys probably can't see me at all. Somebody in the comments wrote, oh, you got to get your stuff fixed, this and that. I'll be honest, money's a little tight. Yeah, we're working, but usually it's not like you get, this isn't a paycheck where I work a week, I get paid, I work a week, I get paid. You might not get a paycheck for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, depending on who pays who and how it goes accordingly. So somebody was like, you need to fix your door of your Mac, you need to do this, you need to do that. Yeah. Priorities. I'm trying not to go completely broke my first year. Or, yeah, starve, stuff like that. So every day is about battle. People really don't know it. I do share pretty much everything in my life to you guys. And I think that's why a lot of you that watch can relate. So we'll get it pulled over here and mess around, see what we have. I take it every bolt we're gonna have to probably torch right off. So we'll see. But somebody did say you got to put shoes on, and when I'm making these videos, we're about 5 to 7 days ahead. Somebody did say you got to put shoes on the plow so it doesn't dig in. These are adjustable, so it's got shoes, but that came off so nice and easy. And I did take this off in previous videos, leave it there. So we really got to get a loader tractor figured out here. So like I said before, the wear parts we're working on, well, right here we'll take one off. We gotta chisel everything, but it's starting to wear. Turn that over, and then that back piece there, we're missing this, but we might have a few that we can we might have a source for a few of them. So, but I'll get a little chisel, we'll go along, clean everything up so we can see. Maybe they'll come off. I doubt it though. So the first plow, I wanted to take it off without cutting any of the bolts off, just so I knew the right sizes, but got it off. That one fought me, this one did not. You gotta be careful because this stuff becomes razor sharp. And look at that, right bolt for it. So one is short, one is long. And yeah, I could flip this over and use the other side, but I'd like to start fresh on this and be in a good place. So I'm gonna go with, yep, Zach and Greg Paracchio. Yeah, pretty top notch. I appreciate the spare parts. So when I got the plow, I got all these spare parts with it, but that looks good. So new part, old part. If I had been thinking Well, I think that wore long before I had it. But you flip them over and run them again, so that's got quite a lot of wear to it, as you can see right there. So we're just gonna put the new ones on. We got them all. I'll clean it up, throw that on, and then we'll work on the other one. You really don't realize how much something's worn. So we got to replace this for sure. We should probably replace this. So I'll have to look that up. Get 6 of those coming, but I'm hoping I got 6 of those somewhere here. But ready, right there. A little bit of wear to her. And if you don't change that out, then before you know it, it just wears the whole arm. Then you got to replace that. So it's a preventative side of it. But we did that one. We did this. We got to do this. And we probably should do these. So this, we got a little bit more life out of it. I did change the one bolt because I was like, oops, took it out. And then I was like, oh, I'll just change it. So it's 40 out. High of 40 today. Currently it's snowing. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is snowing. That is exactly why we're not in a rush yet. But alrighty, let's dive into our day and see how far we make it. So previously we did the front 3 as far as everything that we have. I got the other 3 in the back. Yeah. So I got these off. As you see, they're worn. The one thing I didn't think about, this back one's a long section, so it runs out further and keeps it square. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out that, but yeah, let me throw them together. They're all extremely worn. A little portable torch coming in handy. Someday we'll have a big boy one and make our lives even easier. You got your long bolt, you got your short bolt. Long bolt actually goes through, what would that be, the plow shank or something? I don't know any terminology, but they got a little set up like that so they sit right in there. I'm really hoping it's not going to start raining here. It kind of feels like it. So then from there, that one just slides right through there, comes out on the other side. Take this one, put it through the back, tighten them up. Well, we got to do all the bottom pieces. I ran out of nuts to do this on that, and then I do want to put that long piece, but I want a new one. We could flip it over, run it for a little bit, but yeah, less than ideal. So we got to order some parts. But I'll get this all cleaned up, put all my bolts and everything in there that I got. I'm thinking I still got one more basket of parts for this in that trailer, and I just can't find them. But yeah, it is what it is. So I got to get the right part number for these. We'll go from there. Good thing about these plows and John Deere and whatnot, there's the part number right there, N250286, made in Mexico. And I did just cut, so we'll keep this one over here so we know we need to get one of them. Oh, you guys got something stuck to you. And then I just cut this one off, which, oh, yeah, watch the hot stuff, is an A42808. There's a bunch of different types that you can get. I figured set it up the same way that it's set up from there. And then this one, there's only two different styles of these, so yeah, we'll just get some ordered up. And as far as plow day, let me pull my phone, where is it? Or as far as plowing and getting this thing 100%, we need to do it for ourselves. But where I was at the auction there at McFadden's, everybody says I say McFadden's. it's just how I pronounce McFadden. So Jimmy McFadden and Nathan McFadden. Let me go inside because it's windy as anything outside today. Where are we here? They're doing a plow day. Everyone's invited. So plow day on Sunday, May 7th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Chestnut Street, Sharon Springs. They're going to have that big bud, that 8850 that some of you might have seen. I'll drop it right here in this video for you guys. So the 8850, both with 10 bottoms. My 7520. Colburn's going to have his 4620, which it's had some things done to it since we last saw it. Plus all sorts of other neat stuff. So yeah, if you're on Facebook, I think he listed it in their group. Let me see. I got no service right here. Oh, I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. We're good. So if you go to McFadden and Sons on Facebook, it's got all the information. But if you don't have Facebook, I guess drop it in the comment below and I'll answer the questions or pass it along. But that would be cool to have this, running with an 8850, stuff like that. Seeing local people, making friends, because yeah, I know people, but yeah, we might have some work hauling locally here. We just got to get this thing, get the wear points going and get it dialed in, and should be good. We're at McFadden's where the auction is. Jimmy McFadden just purchased this. It was a record $88.50 as far as the price. It looks super clean. So it's cool to know other people that enjoy the older iron. And 4 remotes with PTO, with 3-point. Wow. This thing's a unit. Nice rubber all around. I do believe he's having a plow day this spring. Colburn talked about coming out for that. And this is going to be part, I would think this would be part of it. So pretty insane. Very, very sharp tractor. And it's not a repowered, because a lot of them are repowered. Oh, that is sweet. Very clean. I can honestly say I've never been in an 8850. So alrighty, well, hopefully we get some action of this running. Lewis's, they got their 8850s. They got, I think they're repowered. They got cats in them. These are deers. I don't know that much about them, to be honest. Now that we know we got a cement pad here, we just got to get cleaned up. Someday we will have indoor storage. Someday. We'll be living then. It sure would be nice working on concrete, then we can just broom everything, all the little bits, but I'll pick up all the big pieces. And what are you doing out there? He's living the best life. Yeah, go. And then I'll get my magnet, and I gotta climb in there, get the magnet, make life easy. Well, I got a dumb idea, but we're gonna see if it works out. Gooseneck trailer, quick hitch. Gooseneck trailer, quick hitch. Let's see. I have to figure out how to get this corn planter off. That's going to be the biggest problem, because it does take some long forks to get it off the back, stuff like that. I got an idea. I really don't know if this is going to work. So if you guys are watching this video and then it worked, hopefully. So first set, way too far over. But if we get that over a foot, I think when I pick it up and we come off, I think we'll be okay. Honestly. I couldn't see where I was, so I just dropped the tractor, pulled forward. But my plan is to get it nice and tight and close to this. And what we really should do down the road is, we got this spot where it drops off, put some concrete blocks, and we can load stuff sideways, because I have a feeling my future does have some interesting loads in it. So loading stuff sideways on a trailer is always a good thing. We do got to do a little bit of work on the planter. It pulled one of them in. You could see it from the other side or so. Got this one right here. So that parallel arm is pulled in because we had the chain wrapped right there. But alrighty, I'll grab onto that again and I'll move it over, and hopefully I can do that. I just can't see where I'm at when I'm in the tractor. Well, we got to fill a little bit of a gap. We got some boards. Hey, PJ, by the way. Yeah, your light is not good. I get it that the paint on the back of the trailer, because we were running salt. Well, we were. Where's he going? After that bird up there. So I get it that I run in salt and all, but like, rest of the trailer is mint. It's not PJ, it's just the world we live in. I'm so glad that I ran this trailer once in salt this winter, and I cannot wait for the day when I have a wash bay that I can pull stuff into, wash it right off. But I got the boards. We're gonna see what we can do. I did put a little bit of oil on the tongue there. It pivoted real hard. We got to take that apart one day. I'm hoping I never have to take it apart again. So if you don't know, this planter was set up, it was a straight frame planter, and how they were, the tongue would fold and this whole planter would go on a trailer. So should be good now. Got it together. This has a broken bolt, or bad threads in that one. I just figured that out. I'm gonna take the chains off, bring the tractor over, pick this up, move the jack up to here, hook it to the tractor, and then we're just gonna drive right off. This might not go according to plan. Like, our plan was already pretty bad, but we'll see. This hill's a little steeper. I'm probably gonna leave, there's a roadway that runs right here. Probably gonna leave this grass and that grass. It just makes it convenient to get around. Then one more out back, just a little section, and we'll chop it. Not great grass, like, but now I gotta pick that up with a 3-point hitch, and we'll see if we can do that. Okay, that might actually work. Let's pull this one off. Throw it up there, set it down, hook up, put the hydraulics on, pick it up. Well, take that chain off, ratchet strap. Sketchy part. We're hooked up. Oh my God, this is nerve-wracking. Why is it not going all the way up? I don't like this at all. Well, we're off. Planter doesn't want to lift all the way up, but I think it's because of how it's sitting. least that's what I'm hoping. I think it needs to cycle a bunch. Don't understand it. Mother Nature, it's snowing. Why are you snowing? So we did do a good dent. There's some turkeys up there, I see. We did do a good dent in that field, probably like I bet we did 15 acres right there. So we got some of this to do, some of that. We're gonna leave some in grass, but yeah, we're in a better place. So I got the wheels and it won't go up. Something is wrong with this. That's not good. Okay, I'm done. I've messed around with this way too much today. It's raining. Planner's gonna fight us over the next few days, to be honest. So we're gonna have to figure out some things on that. I know there's gonna be a bunch of comments, but by the time we get around to it, hopefully I have it solved. Well, appreciate you guys watching along. Getting the plow ready. Got some ground worked. You'll see it in future videos what we actually worked up. What else we worked up, and it'll be good when that planner's ready to rock and roll and we get all our rest of our stuff organized. So appreciate you guys watching along, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.